Okay, the next positions that I want to highlight are our defensive players, our back three. So our four is our center back, our three and our two are our outside backs. And I want to emphasize their position. Defensively, the 2, 3, and 4 are going to get compact. They're going to defend inside and tight. Okay. The 4 is often going to play behind the 2 and the 3, and their primary job is defensive. However, when we gain possession of the ball, for example, the 4, we want the defensive players to get wide. They are another width option, a way to stretch the field wide and create those opportunities to distribute the ball. So the 2 and the 3, while defensive players primarily getting compact when defending, we also want them to create some width when we possess the ball. So there's a bit of a transition that needs to happen there. The other thing about the 2 and 3 and 4 is we also want them to be part of the offensive transition, somewhat part of the attack, and look to make those runs. So in this situation, the 7 is going to play the ball up to the 9. The 6 is going to makes a run here. The 8 is going to come inside. The 7 is going to make a run here, maybe through to the 7. But I want this 2 coming up. I want the 4 coming up. The 11 might make a run to the post, and this is a great opportunity for the 3 to come even higher up the field. Okay. Now there's a bit of risk in that run, but that's okay. We're trying to create opportunities. In the event of a turnover, we've got our defensive midfielder who may fall back and help defend. And now we've got the 2, 6, and 4 defending, which is perfectly fine. The 3 might retreat back to help then defend. The 6 can transition back to their position. So I want to encourage the 2 and the 3 to be creative up the field and look for some of those attacking runs. Now, don't necessarily want the 4 making any sort of attacking run, but they can certainly play high on the field, and I'll show that in a second. So we'll put the 7 back. 9, 11. Okay. Should the defense gain possession of the ball on our transition, so say we're attacking, okay, and the 5 were to play the ball through to the 2. The ball, not the player. I certainly would want, in this case, our 4 to step up and pressure this ball. I would not want the 4 to hang back and wait in a defensive position. They would push up, and they should have already been there anyway. So now they're pressuring the ball. The 3 would fill in to this cover position, and the 2 would fill into this cover position tight and provide that defensive support. Our 6 would rotate back as well, and then we transition on defense. But what we'll find sometimes is these defensive players think, no, I'm defender. I'm going to hang back here and let that attack come to me. They have to make good decisions in when to pressure the ball and when to allow another teammate to pressure the ball. And certainly an aggressive pressure here makes a lot of sense. 2 comes up, 3 comes up, and now we've got a pressure and 2 covers and allow our 6 to get back into a position, defensive position. So creatively in defense, moving up, shifting as our offense shifts up, and looking to make those runs is certainly part of the responsibility and role of the 2 and 3. And so I'll just show that one more time because I think it's worth seeing. The defenders often think they're just defensive, but we'll play the ball on the opposite side of the field. So say on our kickoff, the ball comes to our 8. The 9 might make a run up here to our 11. Maybe the 9 continues this run down the line. Our 8 comes and fills in. The 3 should already be shifting up. Okay. The 7 should be shifting over and up. Okay. The 6 should certainly be coming up. The 2 can look to make an aggressive run. Maybe they see this opportunity developing, and the 4 should be up here too, but maybe they see this opportunity developing, and we go to the 8, potentially through to the 2, who might have a scoring opportunity. Or we go to the 8 to the 7, and the 2 sees this opportunity and to score. So those outside backs, again, the previous video referred to them as fullbacks, or in 11v11 wing backs. They certainly are looking to make that attacking run at the appropriate time. Okay, not running up the field all the time, but certainly seeing the play develop and seeing that opportunity and getting into that space, and then being an option to potentially score a goal. Now, should the ball turn over, like we talked about, we need to get back. Okay. Or we need the 6 to drop back into a defensive position and kind of recover for each other.